The popular support for the recent coups in West Africa lies in the fact that juntas regularly take over power at the time people are claiming good governance in their respective countries. When coup perpetrators take power from ruling governments, they usually claim that they are responding to people's demands. Here's a look at why Guineans, Burkina, Malians, and now Nigerians have embraced the new reality of living in a state under coup.
Africa's Sahel region is now more famous worldwide than ever. Every country on this now volatile strip that stretches from the northeastern tiny state of Eritrea to another small country in the west called the Gambia has managed to make history as a hotbed of coups, in some cases leading to deadly and bloody outcomes. But this story is not about coups. It is about the people who experience these coups and usually do not condemn them, but embrace them. In August 2020, the military in Mali took advantage of social unrest and insecurity caused by the activities of violent extremists. Mali had witnessed 2 coups or attempts in a 9-month span. In 2021, 3 other countries followed suit. In April, a coup failed in Chad to topple the 37-year-old general Mahamat Idriss Déby Itno, who was named president following the death of his father, Idriss Déby Itno. In March 2021, there was a coup attempt in Niger, just 2 days before new president Mohamed Bazoum took office. More recently, a coup was launched in Niger, deposing President Mohamed Bazoum. 2 days later, General Abdurrahman Chiani declared himself the leader of Niger. Altogether, that's more than 100 million people being ruled by the military after power was seized violently. All are in the Sahel. This has alerted governments in the region. But there are 2 intertwined characteristics that differentiate Africa from the rest of the world. One is the public support of many citizens when there is a coup. The other is the society's rising support for military rule as a form of government. Popular support for military rule has grown in the last 20 years. Take for example this man, Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya, who led a coup in Guinea and was later sworn in as interim president.
Everyone is tired, everyone is fed up. This population living on the axis today is pitiful because they are so terrorized.
Several Guinean political leaders were questioned and held in custody, leading the country's opposition to denounce what they say is a fresh attempt by the ruling junta to silence dissent. They were later prosecuted and Guinea went into a lull. But Burkina Faso was alive with gusto, a military man who ousted another military man within a year. Captain Ibrahim Traoré toppled Sandaogo Damiba in a military coup that the latter had used to rise to power. But this young soldier enticed so many Burkinabe that he rose to be the leader of the country and was regarded as a pan-Africanist and a revolutionary. The Burkinabe christened him the modern-day Thomas Sankara.
I think that Ibrahim Traoré, as a young, dynamic man like Sankara, has proven himself on the ground.
And who can forget the enthusiasm of Malians who backed their military leader, Assimi Goïta, a strong man who became president.
People of Mali, it is time for us to join hands. After 10 years of exactions, we hold out our hands to those who have taken up arms against their own country.
In sub-Saharan Africa, the legitimacy of military rule is mainly based on institutional performance and economic management. If citizens perceive that politicians don't care about them, this will invite the military to continue overthrowing civil governments, with society publicly legitimizing their intervention in politics. If military, political, and economic solutions are not found, military coups in the region will increase, and people will continue gathering on the streets to welcome them. They have all embraced and are living with their new realities. Niger's recent coup may not be the last one. Bureau Report, WION World is One.